Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Matt DiBeneditto's Ford Motorcraft Wood Brothers Throwback for 2020. As you can see in front of you, you got the typical Elite box. Got the chrome foil Elite logo with the honeycomb pattern on the front and on the side. They made a total of 246 of these things. Standard finish, RCCA Elite. Got the chrome foil logo on the back again, 2020 RCCA Elite, and you got your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Here is the car itself. Now, if you're sitting there wondering why in the world did I buy an Elite of this thing, that's because this is basically the only way to get it. For some reason, the only way they produced the ARC version of this car was part of Wood Brothers' store-exclusive Triple Crown set. It's a special diecast they've done for multiple years now. It comes with a little coin. It's autographed by all the Wood Brothers and DiBeneditto, like all over the car. It's a cool set. At the same time, it's really not my cup of tea, just for the fact that it's autographed like on the doors and on the hood and on the roof and everything. So it's kind of, you can't really see the paint scheme under all the like Sharpie. It's a cool set. Like, it's definitely cool to be have a car that's signed by all the living Wood Brothers. But if I ever got one of those, I would end up having to buy probably a second one just to have a clean one. But I don't know why this year they didn't produce just regular ARC. You have to get this Elite if you just want a clean regular one. Really have no idea why that happened, but that's why I have an Elite. Anyways, let's do a quick 360 of this car. This car is, of course, a throwback to Tiny Lund's 1963 Daytona 500 winning car for the Wood Brothers. Back in 2013, Trevor Bayne in the Daytona 500 that year actually did run a similar throwback to that car, but his was more like, it was basically just a reverse of their current paint scheme at the time, where this one is a far more accurate throwback. I used to have that 2013 throwback, but ended up getting rid of that one. This one got shown because this is definitely far superior. They've got all the details correct, even down to on the door there that we'll get to later. But anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Ford Motorcraft. Got Ford Mustang number 21. Down the side, you got Quicklane Tire and Auto Center. Got Motorcraft and Omnicraft down there. Got Safety Clean Lincoln Welders and ARP at the bottom of the quarter panel. Got Menards in front of the rear wheels. This, of course, does have that beautiful blue line tires they used this year for the throwback race. As you can see, what I was talking about with the door is that it actually has the part where it's got Tiny Lund's name taped over Marvin Panch's name. I forgot, did Marvin Panch get hurt or did he just get kicked out for some reason? I honestly forget the entire story behind that, but I think he just got hurt in like practice or qualifying, so they ended up taking him out of the car and Tiny Lund kind of substituted for him and ended up winning the race in the car. But that is just a really, really cool detail that they put on the throwback right there. This is a playoff car, so you see it does have the Cup Series playoff logo, got the windshield banner, the silver spoiler, as well as the round of 16, which is not very good looking, thanks Lionel. It's moved over to the left too far, it's all crackly at the bottom. Good Lionel QC there. Anyways, on the C post, you got Wood Brothers 70 years, and on the B post, you have Wood Brothers and Ford. On the back bumper, you have FordParts.com, got the Ford Michigan license plate, number 21. Got FordParts.com, again, on the deck lid, and Ford Motorcraft on the roof. It's pretty rough around the roof flaps there, too. Got the same stuff down the other side, as usual. Take a look under the hood. There you can see the Elite engine detail if you want to see that. Not a whole lot different these days, but it is different. Take a look under the deck lid to see the typical fuel cell still back there. And the roof flaps, of course, do open. There is the underside of the car if you want to see that. Still does have the DIN stamped on the bottom of the car. And that's basically it for the car. Said, not a whole lot to talk about the car like this, just a really cool throwback. I've always loved this kind of reverse Wood Brothers paint scheme, especially with the kind of cream color mixed with the darker red. It always annoyed me that this original diecast does not exist in 1/24 scale anywhere, like University of Racing or nobody has ever produced one. I've always kind of wanted one just because it is kind of cool to see a reverse car of like one of the most iconic cars in NASCAR history, the Wood Brothers red and white car. I like reverse cars pretty much anytime they run just because they are so unique. But like I said, if you want this car, you're basically going to have to get this Elite version. As far as I'm aware, the Triple Crown ARC set is already like long sold out. Like that was gone like immediately. People just buy those every year and scoop those up. Which is, I think, why they just produced a special run. I think it has a special box and everything this year. Like in the past, I don't know if it really had a special box. But yeah, if you want this car at this point, you're going to have to get an Elite. Did they produce a 164? I'd imagine they produced a 164 as well, but I don't know. But anyways, I think that's pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of Matt DiBeneditto's Motorcraft Quicklane Throwback from 2020. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.